Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our YouTube channel and thank you so much for joining the channel today. Guys, my voice is not the best. Please just ignore. It looks like I have some cough or maybe something. But again, it's not something that serious. So we are going to just talk, okay? No matter what happens, we have to keep talking. Now, if you already got admissions to study in Finland, this video is for you. If you intend to study in Finland in some months or some years to come, this video is for you. I have to pull the mic so that you can get my voice clearly because it's not the best today. So I will be talking about some documents that you need to apply for a residence permit to Finland. Before you even apply for residence permit, what usually happens? First, you look for a school in Finland. There are many schools in Finland, okay, and you can apply to. You look for a school in Finland, maybe the University of Applied Sciences, or you go for a normal university. But always remember that these two schools do not charge the same amount of money. So in case you choose the University of Applied Sciences, you should understand that they are somehow cheaper than normal state universities like the University of Helsinki, the University of Eastern Finland, and so on. But remember, those of you who were trying to go into Finland and study for free, Vamia College was open few days ago and it was closed after a few hours because many people applied. And of course, you already know it's cheap, no tuition is needed, though you need proof of funds to study in that school, but many people had applied, so you can apply again. But if you are still thinking of moving to Finland, then January application is the big application, and please make sure you apply at that time. Application usually start January 4th and close like January 18th, but just know that it's in January. Also remember that you can move to Finland with your family, and if you want to move to Finland with your family, you will need to, of course, authenticate, like legalize your birth certificate and also get your marriage certificate together with that of your children. In fact, the process is you have to legalize your marriage certificate, then your children's birth certificate and that of your spouse is also going to be available. Now remember, to study in Finland there is no age limit, because I often get people asking me, Milton, is there age limit? No, I know people who are 46 years and they are studying abroad, okay? So do not think that except that the school says there is an age limit, do not assume that there is an age limit. Just apply and relax. Remember, you can move to Finland with your family, so you as the primary applicant, you can apply for a residence permit, then you add your family members. If you are adding your spouse, note that the money must increase. If you are adding your children, note that the proof of funds has to double. Like I said, for you to study in Finland, you need to look for a university. Look at the program, look at the application deadline, then you apply. I already gave you the dates in which you have to apply. Remember, you need English test. Finland before was not asking for this exam, but right now as I'm talking to you, Doualingo is a compulsory test in some colleges or some universities, and equally IELTS is also a compulsory requirement in some universities. Furthermore, remember, if you move to Finland with your spouse, it will take you like 5 years plus to get permanent residency or citizenship. It just depends on which one you get first, but remember, it's usually permanent residency before citizenship. And remember, Finland has changed so many laws, okay? There were some rules that says that you have to earn a particular amount of money before you can apply for citizenship, and equally there were rules from the minister that says that there is a particular time you must study in Finland, like a particular amount of time you have to defend your degree program in order to get the privilege to apply for citizenship in Finland. And do not forget that the Finnish language is a compulsory thing. You must write the exam and pass it before you can be given citizenship in Finland. But again, do not panic. It's not difficult, okay? Now, let's take a look at the documents you need for visa application. That's not the visa application there. how do they call it, the residence permit application to Finland. So you need your international passport, and do not forget that for you to apply for residence permit, it means that you have an admissions letter to study in Finland. So now your passport is the first document, then the second document is your residence permit. All right, remember, this residence permit is for those who live in other countries. Let's assume that you live in maybe Singapore and you are a Nigerian citizen who intend to apply for a residence permit to Finland. Now you cannot just go to any embassy in Singapore without your Singapore residence permit, or if you work in Singapore, you cannot just go to any embassy without your work contract in Singapore. Also understand that you need an admissions offer letter. Before I proceed with the video, please, have you liked the video? Please like the video for me so that you can give me water to drink. Give me water to clear my throat, guys. Thank you. Please subscribe and share this video to a family member or a friend somewhere. It can help them, okay? That's the only way you can bless me. I have not asked anybody for free money, right? I'm just putting in my best here. Please, again, if you need a one-on-one appointment with me, if you want to talk to me on call for some minutes, book from the video description box. Thank you so much. An admission letter from maybe Tamp University, University of Eastern Finland, maybe Savonia University or Novia University of Applied Sciences is a requirement. You need it. An admissions letter from any of these schools, please put it into consideration. All right, because without the admission letter you cannot study. So you need this document to prove to the Finnish immigration that you actually got an offer and you are ready to move to Finland. Remember, Cameroonians, the embassy is found in Nigeria, but you are going to apply online using the immigration website. Okay, I'm going to link it down there in the video description box. Now, one of the requirements you need is a health insurance. The insurance is very important, and remember, you need the insurance for 1 year. If you check the Finnish immigration site, you will see that the insurance says that you must get something for like 33,000 or 30,000 euros. No, that's not the one you are getting. That one is a premium. You need to get a premium version. When you go to the insurance company, just tell them you need an insurance for 1 year. They are going to tell you how much you are going to pay. All right, every day I think insurance company charge like 0.04 something euros, but just talk to them. They are going to explain all these details to you guys. Then again, remember, there are insurance companies like Swiss Care. I would recommend for Finland use Swiss Care. Then for Luxembourg, I would recommend you use maybe Euro Assist or Swiss Care as well. Then you can equally use it for this application. If you want to move to Finland, you can equally use Euro Assist. There is also Alliance Insurance. You can also use Alliance. It's not a problem. For Nigerians, for Cameroonians, use Swiss Care. And the good news here is you can pay this money online. All right, yeah, you can pay all these monies online. It's not a big problem. Then you also need your payment receipts for these payments. Your tuition deposit, remember, you have to pay tuition deposit first, then your insurance, then you attach now the receipts to your application before you can proceed. Then also, if you have a scholarship, because most schools in Finland, they can give you a partial scholarship, okay, like Tampere and Savonia and Novia, they usually offer partial scholarships. But most of these scholarships, if you get the scholarship before you are about to move to Finland, attach a scholarship document. But if you, because most of these scholarships will not be given to you, you can only win most of them when you are already in Finland, because most of them will work on ECTS credit units. I hope you understand. Then again, the proof of funds. Now this is what we need. Proof of funds to study in Finland is 6,720 euros. This money must be in your bank account. This money must be in your personal bank account as the applicant. But it doesn't mean that you cannot get a sponsor, right? Yes, you can get a sponsor, but the sponsor must be able to prove their relationship with you. The sponsor must be able to give you a sponsorship letter. If the sponsor is into business, let them give you a business document. Or if they are not into business, how do they get money to give to you? Let them bring evidence of how they are getting their money, because of course, you know, embassies do not want situations where you cannot back up your claim. They don't want any issues related to money laundering. So this is what you need to know. Then again, like I explained, the source of income. If you sold a property, many people, they sell their properties to immigrate abroad. Some of them usually go abroad through maybe support from other family members, maybe support from external people. But if your case is like this, no problem. You can equally apply these things, you can get documents, maybe proof from these people who supported you, maybe a friend, but you have to bring evidence and say how you got the money, who is the friend, how is he getting the money to give to you. It's so important, guys, this, otherwise you might get into trouble. Then you put this money. And again, there is something I want to tell you, to those of you who are going for maybe 2 years program, 3 years program. Now if you show this money 6,720 euros, this is for 1 year. Please put this into consideration. Now you need to go again for an extra year, right, after this money, and you need to renew your residence permit. So how do you intend to defend this? How do you intend to tell the immigration office that you have money to cover up for this year? It means you still need to show an extra 6,720. So I would advise that you just attach documents to prove you have a business. So when they ask how are you going to cover this, you tell them you have a business on ground, you have properties on ground, they will be sold, right, for you to sponsor your academics. So I think this way is a perfect way to defend yourself. Otherwise you can still defend yourself using other methods. I hope you understand. This is the end of the video. Please do not forget that if you are not able to have this money to move to Finland, you can look at other places. If you have more money and you think Finland is not the ideal place, why not? You can go to other countries and then you start out from there. Remember, Europe, a visa to Europe, a visa to Finland, a visa to Belgium, a visa to Luxembourg is going to permit you move in and out of Europe for, like, I think there are 27 countries in the European Union. You can go in there at any time you want, a road, by air, by sea, okay, for free of charge. So this is what you should know. I believe this will help you till we meet again in another video.